Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
We got some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely some breaking news. Shit. No, it sucks. Like I gotta stop that and then go back into this. So it's yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news straight from Southeast Asia. Jizpaw.
Hit new single.
No, he's been out of the States ever since the whole Diddy parties hit. So supposedly this is his, he wanted to get into singing, and this is what happened. I guess he got a deal after the Diddy party, supposedly.
Is this going to be footage of karaoke from China?
It's listen, he's got a great voice, and he chose to go the Adele way. So how do you guys think he did?
How do I think he did?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think you got to lay it out.
I mean, so in my experience, like big people have always been able to carry a tune. You know,
Oh, Jizpaw's a big guy, huh?
right?
He likes. I heard he likes big guys.
Way to fuck with the guy who's not here to defend himself.
Well, let's see what he's got. Let's see.
Well, he's naturally whatever. Sorry, fat people were offended.
Oh, by the way, should we change this to red?
Yeah, I mean it's really bright in here.
It is awfully bright.
Holy shit! I'm about to go blind.
Okay.
But this is Jizpaw's new single, fresh from Fort Lauderdale after a Diddy party.
Arrow, I'm shiny. I was wondering if you would like some beef with broccoli. I come over from Beijing. I play ping pong and pray to Buddha and say ching chong chong ching. Arrow, you want sake? Or you want California dragon roll with ginger and wasabi?
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you about that. Takes some balls doing that. He sounded good.
Way to go, Jizz Paws.
Yeah.
Bars? Bars?
You gotta love those Chinese people, the Orientals, as Kevin called.
Oh boy.
So, welcome to another episode of the Take a Deep Show. We have Mickey Blue Eyes with us today.
Yeah.
AKA the White Rhino.
Special guest.
Yeah, special guest.
Special guest.
So he's not glowing. He is that white.
Yeah.
So it's
Kinda
I mean,
crazy.
Jesus Christ, bro, you look like powder.
I thought that there was like a light on me, but that's just me.
No,
Yeah,
almost-
no, man.
you're almost transparent.
That's why we had to turn the light down to red.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
So Mikey's one of our agent aliens. He can unfortunately he's transparent, so we have to put the lighting down low in here in order for him to come in the studio.
I come in peace.
We threw flour on him prior to this, so you could see the edges.
It's like that movie Powder.
We didn't want the glare.
All right. So we had some
It's brutal.
some other shit go on this week. All right. One of the big things that Kevin feels it's only going to last a week. Actually, quick question. I apologize. I wanted to I remember I spoke to you about this today. 3 essential things that you want to take with you during the apocalypse or when shit hits the fan.
Okay, so there's a scenario where we have to leave where we are.
Just 3 essential things that you're going to want to put on your list.
Okay.
Fire starter. Probably some sort of water filtration device.
Okay.
and a semi-automatic weapon with all the fucking rounds I could carry.
It's like 6 rounds. What did you? Well, okay. How do you feel about a fire poker?
Oh well, you see, like
Is this a zombie apocalypse?
no, you like this is getting taken out of context here, man. Like,
Who wants to bring a fire poker?
You leave a list out like that, and I saw fire poker on things that people refer to these things. I'm like,
no,
I can't. Okay,
no. See,
explain
like,
to me
okay,
why the
like,
fire
we
poker.
really should have talked about this before.
Come on.
This is so boring.
Oh, I thought it'd be more exciting. We were trying to figure it out.
So, like, we were going through like scenarios of like shit to bring. You know. Like,
Yes, we covered that.
you had to like
Yes.
go somewhere, right? No, like me, Allie, Lily, in the kitchen upstairs. There's an actual list in a book that he saw that he's making reference to, and what it is that at one point after we had it was the last thing put on this list. That
How long was the list?
there's a bunch of shit, but Allie had said, "Well, we're gonna have like pots cooking on a fire, maybe."
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And we're gonna need
that-
something to like get it with.
She's going
I
back to
said-
the Western days.
I
she's
said,
talking
well,
about.
why not get a fire poker because it's got like a hook on it and shit, and you could like hit something with it too. You know, like it's got like a double purpose. You know, like you whack away a coyote or something. You know.
I mean, it's not.
How close you letting those coyotes get, dude?
Yeah, I mean it's their house, right? It's close as they want, right?
My first
like
first
if you're
initial
outdoors.
thought.
I mean, let's be honest. If you and Allie and Lily are out in the woods and
Yeah.
you're cooking,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and a pack of coyotes attacks,
Yeah.
I'm going for,
I'm fairly certain
Fire
that you and
poker.
Lily are walking away.
I'm like fire poker, bro.
I'm fairly certain that's how it's going to work out.
I thought the reason why I thought the fire poker, I was going like medieval times, and I'm
Right.
thinking, I'm like, oh no, yeah, he would use that to burn like a bad wound or something, cauterize a wound. That's what I was thinking. I was going straight John Rambo.
Wow.
Yeah. No, like
That was my thought.
like the conversation was going, and like she posed that question, and Lily said, "Well, what about like you just use a stick, which you could, you know?" And I was like, "Well, you could use a fire poker too. We got one right over there at the fireplace, you know." And I guess she wrote it down. Like I didn't know she wrote it down, but apparently she did.
Fire poker.
Apparently she deemed it important. But again, it did have a dual purpose.
Okay, Rick Grimes.
No, it's fucking because I give him access to do DraftKings, and then
Oh,
I keep on getting verification code. I'm like, how many times is this motherfucker going into this account? So
Do you get to see the?
yeah, I have access to it. He has access to it. So he gave me like $50. He's like, if I give you 50, you put 50 in the account for me. I'm like, yeah. So did that, and he made a bet, and he was very happy with it. So it's a good return for $10. We'll see. If
I mean, you do claim 5%.
I told him 60-40. You got to take the responsibility of the account. He gets 60%. I get 40.
Oh, he
It's
gets
true.
60?
Yeah,
No, he gets
it's
40,
his money.
bro.
It's his money.
Mm,
He gets more or less.
sure.
He's too
but,
young to be gambling without
you know,
your account.
Like, it's his money, yeah, but, like, it's in an engine that you provide.
Understood. So I told
know.
him instead of
Like, as
you
long
know,
as he's getting a profit, he shouldn't be worried.
yeah, I
See,
said
this is how we get to Albuquerque.
I
in the
told him.
middle of
I told him. I was like,
conversations.
"You're going to take it. If you win, you take a certain amount of that. Save that. Keep a little bit in the account, and use the small amount to bet with, but save the large amount."
Yeah.
So, we'll see. Hopefully, he hits the bet he put in because it's for it's like a $10 bet for $280. I can't remember the last time I hit a DraftKings fucking bet, so hopefully he hits it. And I'll be like, "No, dude, it's my account, bro,"
Nice.
and that's it.
So are we just doing Maddie with the 3 essential things, or was that just like
Well,
a,
no, I just wanted to. I didn't.
you were
want
just
see-
trying to find out about
Yeah,
fire
I just wanted
poker,
to see.
right?
I just wanted to see what his response would be. This fucking kid.
Why did you think it was going to be something? You think it was going to be something different?
No, I just.
What do you think I was?
wanted-
I was going to say a double-headed dill and
no,
thing of KY.
a good old drill dough.
I mean, I guess you could use a double-headed dill as a multi-tool, also kind of like the fire poker.
My furry costume.
Oh God. Big furry fucking head. So Mickey Blue Eyes. He's our.
Super fan Ben, what's up?
Is he allowed?
Oh, he's back on.
He's back on.
He's back on. He like went to DMV and got that all straightened out.
I had to look. Something was messed up. He wasn't on our list of followers or nothing. I'm like,
What happened?
I don't know.
Was he in like Facebook jail?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was him himself, not us.
Perhaps he got mad at,
You know,
at Pat for being a fucking dildo all the time and he
First
stopped
of all,
following us.
maybe what are you talking about? Maybe he takes some accountability for some of the racist things he says. How about that?
I mean, no more racist than anybody else in this room.
We're not racist, so stop it. Silly. Ben is totally 100% racist.
I don't think
That is not true.
I don't
We're
think it's
joking,
fair.
Ben. I love you. I love you.
You say that all the time, but I think you got a fucking bug for something.
No,
You know?
if I did, I would just say I did.
Hmm.
It's it's a little it's a little niche for the show.
Niche.
We've niche.
It's a niche.
Yeah, It's a Tom Oster niche.
Tom Oster builds a mighty fine niche.
All right, so just received news that January 19th, TikTok will no longer be in effect in the U.S.
Just received that. News?
Excellent. It's hot off the presses.
Kevin seemed very upset. Nah, it'll be back in a week.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin likes to spend a lot of time on there.
He does.
Nah, I mean, honestly, I'd be totally fine if it went away. I'd be totally fine if like society collapsed, and no one could use their phone. But it'll be back in a week.
Why does it sound like he's like foreshadowing?
Is that before or after you off yourself in the backyard?
Or is
That's
that before
only
or
if, like,
after you join the militia?
He couldn't join the militia. He'd be behind. He'd be like, "Fuck it, I'm just ending it here. I've had enough of this."
Mikey, do you think Obbs would join a militia and just kill people?
I don't know if he'd kill people. He'd definitely have like a designated role, though.
A designated driver, maybe.
Yeah, he's got to stay back at camp and cook with the poker.
That's an essential role, honestly.
The town chef.
Like you all would be fucking pumped if I was like,
Oh, dude, if
you're
you're
cook in the bunker.
if you're
right?
assigned, dude,
Like
if you were
fuck you
assigned,
both.
All I know is this: if you were assigned,
I'd be happy.
if he was assigned the cook, I'd be like, I know I'm getting great meals every night.
When you're done filling your glass, just pass that bad boy around here. You can pass it this way.
So now, then there was, so you got TikTok happening.
Thank you.
Then you had the information of these gentlemen with gasoline in California.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Like pouring them in like sewer grates and shit, and then they just
Pouring-
arrested a man with a blowtorch.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
What's going on?
What?
A guy
didn't
got
see
caught.
that.
A guy got arrested for supposedly starting the fires with a flamethrower.
Like he was like a homeless,
Like, in-
unidentified man.
Not only that, then people got caught pouring gasoline in the drains and shit.
Well, the craziest part is they didn't catch him. Like they're still like unidentified. Like
Oh,
random,
but there's like people doing
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
There's
but the
video.
whole-
Yeah.
There's video footage of people setting fires in L.A., but they can't catch anybody. They don't know who anybody is.
Right.
And supposedly it's a homeless guy with a fucking flamethrower
That's awesome.
started this.
That's fucking awesome.
Guy's last name is Pelosi.
That place can burn, man.
Oh,
Fucking
my
L.A., Hollywood, fucking Sodom and Gomorrah, burn, go away, goodbye. thank you.
Wow.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
You know,
Wow.
Why?
like
so-
there's not a good soul in that fucking town, man.
I mean, there's some
Like-
innocence in that town.
Yeah,
Not all of them are miserable cocksucking
Nah,
scumbags.
I'm sure there's a percentage of the population that's like good people and shit, but that place can like I'm not upset that place is burning at all. Like good riddance.
I feel like the only downside is they're like immigrating into other cities. Like they're gonna have to like move towards like Texas and shit like that.
That's fine if fucking Texans will shoot them.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and then to me, that's like just because of like the pansiness and the cuntiness of Californians. Sorry, Californians, you're all a bunch of cunts. That's when there's like a revolution because like they'll all start coming from California to Texas,
Yeah.
and it's like a fucking big LBGTQ fucking world war out in Vegas or something.
Yeah.
I think, even the fags in Texas would win though.
right. I'll take a gay Texan over a gay Californian any day.
All day,
All day, every day, right?
Fucking horns, baby. Fucking horns. Horn 'em. Horn 'em. Jesus Christ. Listen, if that ever happens, shit like that, where there's like this revolution or like almost like another civil war, and I mean,
If,
So are you
if the
thinking-
Californians are starting a civil war, it's going to be over pretty quick.
Is it more realistic of a civil war or like a dystopia?
dystopia.
Right.
Yeah, that can happen real quick.
You know, like
'Cause that's
I'm
something-
not so sold on the Civil War anymore.
No.
I'm feeling more
Well, let's
like
see. Well, let's see what happens January 20th.
January 20th, yep.
or prior to
Well, yeah.
anywhere in between, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude,
Get your fire pokers ready.
just hearing what's going on, you know, we have our
Bills.
you know, we've gotten some information which we're not going to relay the source of and of what's going on with
Well, the explanation of like
yeah.
the drones.
We've
Right.
received an explanation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have the inside scoop, people. You heard it here first. And it's not a pretty sight. Probably the best way to say it.
Yeah, it's convoluted,
A lot
you know.
of shit. Just like
there's
Burgers.
Orbs are boots on the street. Lay it out.
yeah, you want me to just throw out
Sure.
what I've heard? Okay. So,
You want me to put like a little Marvin Gaye on, heard it through the grapevine or something?
no.
Okay.
Um,
I thought that would be good.
So what I've heard through fairly reliable sources is that the drones are Chinese drones launched by Iran. Okay.
From where?
From the Atlantic,
The Ayatollah sending drones our way.
right? But the purpose of the drones is that they're looking for a Russian sub that had gone missing about like a year and a half ago ish, you know, somewhere around there.
A nuclear sub, I assume.
Like I don't know if anybody remembers, but like there was an almost Hunt for Red October like thing where like a Russian nuclear sub went missing and it had this doomsday weapon. And,
I'm sorry.
you know,
Fucking Ben. There's nothing in Texas but steers and queers.
Well, that's an accurate statement.
And he wonders why
Right.
he gets kicked off.
That's an accurate statement.
Understood. But comments like that, unfortunately, the people on Facebook are going to.
you got to like find a funny spelling for the queers.
I disagree. I like
Because if
the,
you type out queers,
There you go.
like they just
That's all you got
flag
to do right there.
I like the out front approach.
You go like K.
so everybody can see exactly what Ben thinks and how he thinks.
You go like KW instead of QU. You know,
KW.
like something like that.
KY?
That's how you stay on Facebook. But what?
Jesus H. Christ. There ain't nothing but steers and queers in Texas. You don't look much like a steer to me.
But anyway,
All right, so back to the
right. So
Drones.
this Russian sub had gone missing a couple of years ago, year and a half ago, whatever. Russia thought we had it, still thinks we have it.
Do we
So-
have it?
So let me take you back to a comment Trump made in like a press conference or like some whatever. Like he said, like they know what's going on. I don't know why they're not telling you this, that, the other thing. You know, like he doesn't know why they're not telling everybody. Everybody remember that one,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Okay. So from what I know, the reason that the drones are there is that these Chinese drones launched by Iran are looking for the Russian sub.
You can
And-
actually find like good confirmation of this if you like look it up. Like there was like news, like there's like I forgot what his name was, but he actually like came out and was saying that there was an Iranian ship just off the coast, right near New Jersey, and then you can find all about like the sub because everyone was like, well, where the hell did the sub go? Why isn't it being like detected?
Well, of course it would be from New Jersey. No one would smell the difference of them being there.
Yeah, that's true.
And like that, like it we're in agreement with them to let them look for it because we don't have it. Like they think we have it, we don't have it. They're like, fine, like do whatever you want, but like you can fly your drones, but you have to fly them at night. If they're seen during the day, they're going to get shot down. So it's only like a nighttime thing. So that's the real thing with the drones. Just to make everybody feel safe.
Yeah.
Maybe ish.
Locked and loaded.
Like I don't know if that helps anybody out there, but like that's the info I got. Which
That's the story out there right now.
I don't think it's a story out there right now.
Iran is on its way to replacing Russia as the leading arms country.
Yeah. Like,
but
you can actually like find this.
Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones. It's everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly.
What's that?
We know there was a probability.
What's his name? I don't even know. You want me to just send it to you? I can send it to both of you.
Who was that talking and where?
He looked
Why?
very important.
I wish I could tell you what his name was. I'm just not.
Did he have a pin on his lapel?
He did. He did have a pin on.
That
because
means
those are
importance.
important people, man.
Important, yes.
But yeah.
Have you ever worn a pin on your lapel?
Like it.
For what?
Just for anything. I've worn a pin on my.
I think I may have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I have.
A couple funerals
a couple
I
of
have.
times. Yeah. Yeah.
Like an angel, like a heart. Like, it's weird. I got it at
Okay. All right.
some from my grandmother when I was younger.
I think
Way to make me
he's-
feel bad for almost getting ready to make fun of you.
I was just saying, it's
Real
just
nice.
it was.
I think he was like talking more of in like a.
All right, let's listen to this real quick.
Business
This
setting?
is- Yeah, this is
Not that, but more of
drones
an
over New
official.
Jersey may be linked to Iranian mothership, says congressman. So let's see who this is.
Which congressman?
We don't know. Of course.
Yeah, Gulf of America. America.
Is it?
Fuck yeah.
Is it really?
That's what he's gonna do, man. Like, go ahead, man. Do it. Fuck yeah.
Why is it fucking keep on going like that? All right.
I think you see he wants to go get the Panama Canal too, right?
Yep.
Part 1. Previous owner passed away. 8 years later, the new owner decided to get the wall safe open.
Here,
Like what-
hold down on the message, and then when it pops up with like a preview, then click on the preview.
Gmail, bro.
Like hold down on the thing. What the
It's on
fuck?
Gmail,
And then just
man.
click the preview right there. Yeah, maybe that'll work.
The white rhino has out and taken Pat.
There you go.
I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyist or hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down. Whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine or whether it is Iran, and I think it very possibly could be, they should be shot down. We are not getting the full deal, and the military is on alert with this. I'm going to tell.
Yeah, I mean the guy's right. He just doesn't have all the info.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Like he's got
Big
the whole
believer in that.
Iran thing down. Like he doesn't know why. If he knew why, you know,
Okay, so why do you think
it's
it's
like
because of the
Trump said.
because of the submarine?
Well, yeah, Yeah, but like Trump said, like the government knows why. I don't know why they're not telling the public why. You know, he said that. Like you could find that.
Because most of the public is a bunch of children
know?
and they can't handle the truth.
Well, it's
I
that.
don't think it's that at all, dude. Like if
I disagree.
I think if everybody knew the reason, like we'd be like, okay, that yeah, sure, that makes sense. You know, like they're looking for something, we don't have it. We said, you know, like they said we want to look. We're like, okay, fucking go look then. You know, go look, get it over with. Fucking see you later, and that's what's going on. You know, until they find it.
That might change.
Who knows what happens when they find it?
That might
I don't
change
know if we
things.
have it, but like, who knows? We may have it. Who knows? I don't know.
Okay,
You know?
people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
Like it's total like fucking life imitating art here at Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
And shit.
It's.
You know.
I'm waiting for Alec
Yeesh.
Baldwin to get introduced to the fucking story.
Well, they can't put him on a submarine anymore because he shoots people.
Yeah, I mean it's either that or we're gonna get
He's not allowed near live ordnance.
Shoot, run, fucking prop guy. That's what happens.
That's it. It's gonna be like the good old Harrison Ford movies back in the day, Clear and Present Danger, something like that.
Was it what? No, that Hunt for Red
Well,
October was Alec Baldwin and who else?
Denzel.
Was it? And Denzel.
Denzel was.
Yeah, we got real life Jack Ryan's going on right now. This is what's going on. All the spies, everybody's getting fucking alerted. Take him out.
What was the other one? What was the other submarine movie with Gene Hackman?
Oh, that was with Denzel.
that was
that's the one with
Denzel.
Denzel.
Crimson, yeah.
Crimson Tide. That's
Hunt
it.
for Red October was Sean.
Connery.
Yeah.
I can't believe I mixed that up. Right?
Wow. I mean, Sean Connery.
Crimson Duke.
Denzel.
Crimson Tide was that's a
Great movie. Great
Yeah.
movie.
Honestly, both, and they don't like wash themselves out either. Like,
No.
you can't get bored with the whole sub Russian that game. You know, like they're two great movies.
Isn't we? Who else? It doesn't Alec Baldwin play Jack Ryan?
No. Batfleck played Jack Ryan in one movie. I think Chris Pine is playing Jack Ryan right now.
Well, Chris Pine's got that new that another series coming out.
Oh.
Supposed to be fucking.
Oh, and was it
Crazy.
Karinsky, right? John Karinsky. He
yeah,
played
yeah.
Jack Ryan. Yeah.
That's the Eternal. The
The show.
yeah, the shit list.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Shit.
Nah, it's Schindler's List. I don't know, something.
What?
What?
That was on the other day. I haven't seen that movie, and that was.
Kevin refuses to watch it because he doesn't like to see anyone escape.
Did you watch?
I'm
it?
not gonna lie, dude.
Have you seen it?
No.
That movie,
Like who wants? It's like fucking 9 hours long, right?
bro. That movie though,
Like who wants to watch that?
it looks like it was pretty much World War II all over again. What they did for the actors who looked extremely
Like-
malnourished.
Like who wants to sit through like over 3 hours, right?
They're like, if we did it for a war, I'm sure we could do it for a movie for
You
9
leave
hours.
Daniel Day-Lewis out of this. He was in there, right? That was who it was?
I don't think I was he in there. I don't even
Was
remember.
it
Daniel
that one?
Day-Lewis?
No,
I don't know if he was that one, man.
Fuck.
No,
Let's move on.
but like watching that movie, I'm like, holy fuck, dude, that hit like I was like, fuck, I didn't even realize how bad it was then as it is now as you're watching it.
Kevin puts that on and self-cleans the ovens in the house.
La-di-da. Jeez, I thought we stopped doing this shit. Man.
It's Midla.
thought that we had like a production meeting, like
You are not
like a
let me go,
year
let me
ago.
go.
I didn't. Well, let's call up Charles Thompson and ask him.
dude.
Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
I'm going straight to HR right now.
You're going straight to hell. You're going straight to HELL, not HR. Yeah, but just I don't know how they filmed that fucking movie because there was so many.
I can't believe we're still talking about this movie.
I'm just trying to like looking at it. I'm like, these motherfuckers really had a.
God, have you seen the movie?
Yes, I believe God has.
Where'd this ass chair come from, by the way?
What ass chair?
It's like fucking broken.
Mikey took the good chair.
I did not. I pulled this one out of like back there.
Mikey doesn't lie. He's one of my good children.
The white rhino never lies.
How you doing, White Rhino?
This got like a fucking flat tire. Like I don't know what's going on with this, man.
Are you gonna?
Anyway, go on. Like what?
You aggravated God with your bitching.
You know what, Kevin? all the time. You gotta say something, throw a wrench into the works. That's why I like you.
Ben, we're going with a little Jefferson Ocean bourbon tonight.
Can we smoke in the house?
Well, the warden's. Oh shit! The warden's out. Everyone plays.
What's the brown drink of the night?
I just answered him. I
Yeah,
told him it was a little Jefferson Ocean.
Oh,
Yeah, for now. Then we got to.
little BBC.
I think we may get to the other bottles. Today.
We may.
You will. If that.
Where is
Are you kidding me right now?
You just noticed that?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Dude, be
I don't
cool.
tell lies.
Be
man.
cool.
I don't tell lies.
No, it's just like
Dude, what if she's watching?
she's not watching. Can I have a drink?
She's being ravaged by a pack of coyotes in the wild right now.
Just light your own, man. Just one.
Okay.
It's one and only one.
Don't fucking celebrate it. Just one.
I always feel bad with Maddie. Well, now Mikey.
Yeah, you know what? They have to deal because you know.
Eminem. It's fucking Eminem over there.
These motherfuckers.
All right. So here's the deal. Are we at the brink of society coming close to collapsing? Mickey Blue Eyes, what do you think? Since you're so fucking quiet over here.
I don't know about collapse, but like mass reformation, probably. I think it's been a long time coming. You know, if you look at like the history of the world, like we're kind of due for this. Like we're kind of far off from this. It's been delayed, but
Little reset, little natural
yeah,
reset.
yeah. I think like we're pretty far gone.
It's gonna turn. I knew it was gonna turn out to be a little crazy. What am I answering into?
Your mouth. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. I mean, I could see something crazy happening to where a group of people like lose their fucking mind and just.
Isn't that the Democratic Party at this point?
Well, so I was talking about this the other day. Like, think about COVID. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so you said
You
this
had
the other
you
day
had
too.
the,
I
you had
said-
the
I said-
double maskers. Those
Yeah.
people.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying like COVID shut everything down, and then you were saying like, oh, it can't happen again. I was like, okay, maybe not with a virus, but with
Oh, with
something
something
like
else,
thi-
yeah.
yeah, exactly. And so
EMP.
you know yeah, exactly. So when I
EMP.
started saying that, you know, people are going to resort to looting and shit like that, and then you can see just chaos in the streets.
And
You
what
know,
did they?
that's what we saw with COVID. That's not even what we saw with
But
like an
understood.
EMP or
But
invasion. or something.
here's the huge big negative COVID. We were locked at home with just Wi-Fi, internet, TikTok, and brain melting.
Right? Yeah.
Imagine that happening now, not COVID, but another thing, but it's actually all the electronics are kaput, EMP hits, can't do shit, Stone Age.
Right.
That's where I think the fall of society happens.
I don't know if it would be a fall.
Why not?
I think it would just completely crumble the system as we know it right now. Because like you got to take a look at like
Is that not a fall?
I don't think it's a fall. Like because I feel like America is way too just like powerful. Like
So you don't-
'cause
okay,
you got to
so-
think right. Like
So you don't think
think we
you don't
still
think
hold
it can
power?
happen?
Well, so-
where
so-
American and instant can go to like a third.
I
world
don't think
country?
so. Only because like America alone, right? We
Maybe
have,
for like a month.
yeah, but I'm
You
not
know.
saying like forever because America has like the
No, 'cause
strongest
you're gonna,
military,
the
right?
thing is, you're going to have those people who are so fed the fuck up.
Right, but you have to.
That-
think
We
that
also
they're gonna
got
do
this
it the
thing
right
called
way.
martial law.
No, I
Like,
know that.
You know,
It's not even the people that are fed up. It's going to be the abject fear that people have because they can't. They can't.
And that's
get on.
exactly what our non-allies want. Our enemies
Of
want.
course.
They want to strike fear in the U.S. Do everything possible because of. I mean, how are we going to react? We're gonna have superheroes of LGBTQ fucking come up and
What's up, Miss Laura?
fly with their capes.
Right, but like what I was getting at is like so we have like the strongest military, right? But we also the military aspect of that is the militia. Like our people have always been the strongest.
Yeah.
Like the Second Amendment has always been like the strongest part of it.
Right? Don't
Well, I
we
mean,
do
I
have don't we have the right to form a militia?
Oh yeah, that's in the
Yeah.
that's in the Constitution.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So as soon as you want to fight the guys behind armored tanks and stuff, yeah, go for it.
But do you think society can get to that to where it's?
I don't think
It's
100%.
like that movie Civil War that came out. It was terrible, by the way. The
Oh,
movie
yeah,
Civil
could
War
have
that came
been
out.
so better. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Great concept, terrible.
They should have killed the camera
execution,
crew right at the beginning.
You know.
I understand. They made it more of the aspect of the reporter than it was.
Yeah. Than the
What was
reality.
Then the Civil War, yes.
And that's why, like, even the story was kind of corny and how they got to the fucking White House and shit. And
Yeah,
I was
like, yay, let's
eh.
celebrate fucking reporters. Wow.
I agree, Ben Travers. I think an EMP would cripple the country, but I think it would not do it permanently. I think you have enough capable people. Like, I'm not saying there's
I don't know
100%.
I don't know.
I'm
about
not saying there's 100%.
The reason why I don't agree with that is due to the fact of how sensitive our power grids are.
Sure. Like, okay, I see what you're saying, but I also do agree with Mikey about that. Sure, like it'll happen for a period. Like that period isn't what they think the period's going to be. You know, like the period of like energizing, if you want to call that, like the getting electricity and shit back to like the hubs, like the important hubs.
This is when Iron Man reveals himself.
Won't take
Right.
too long, but like fucking like Binghamton, like they're gonna wait.
That's that,
You know, like
that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna have these
You know, like-
pockets, but
Right,
it's-
yeah,
To me,
yeah.
certain parts of New York, it's gonna be bigger pockets due to the fact of
See, but it's
you go up northwest and you're
not even that. It's what happens after the EMP. Because they're not just going to pop an EMP and then be like, ha, let's see
Right,
what
yeah.
happens.
they're gonna hit the backup of the backup.
Right.
There's going to be things that happen after that, and our response, how we handle
Yeah, 'cause
the initial outage,
they're
is
gonna-
going to dictate what happens.
exactly. So they probably know that if a power grid goes out, they know what our backup plan is, and then once our backup plan kicks in, boom, another EMP.
Well, I think they
Or
have an
something-
idea of the backup plan.
Yeah,
I
or
don't think they
something-
know what the backup plan is. Like, because if
the
I
way
were
the
in
government's going nowadays, I think everybody fucking knows the backup plan.
well, yeah. So if I were
Even
in
Kevin knows.
if I were in the position of whoever, right, I would throw the EMP out, get everything going crazy. I would give it about 15 days to get people to go back on their feet, and then I would toss. All right, come on, and then I would toss another fucking EMP to get rid of everyone's backup batteries, backup generators.
All right, you're done talking.
Welcome to the TID show.
You come in here and tell me what to do.
He wanted his drink.
You don't say "come on," Jesus. You just say "please."
You just want to finish your drink to prove a point.
What? Yeah, because they say I don't finish my drinks.
Well, Ben, I can honestly say the people that were in charge during the COVID pandemic really weren't leaders or in charge of anything.
It's.
I mean, Biden was too worried about pardoning Chinese sex offenders.
so okay. So just another wrinkle to the drone story
Why you say sex offender? All of a sudden, people stop watching.
is that there's also a so-called plan to have two successive EMPs, one to take out the grid, the next one to take out like people that go up on generators and stuff like a week or two later. And all that is supposed to happen before Trump takes office, so Trump can't take office.
Because they'll implement the 25th Amendment.
So Nancy Pelosi's in her garage in a pair of
20-something amendment.
Like
overalls
I'm not sure what it is,
working on a pinch.
but there is a thing.
in order to get her into office because she's the vice president.
You know, that's why like I think like FDR like had that happen
That's
with him,
dude,
right?
that'd
Like
be
that's why he
fucking-
like stayed in office for so long or
That'd
whatever.
be crazy if that happened.
Yeah.
What amendment is it? The 20-something amendment where they can implement it in order to keep power of the current sitting president, even though they're the
Yes,
Try to
yeah.
recite it.
Or
You
no,
don't know.
even though they were sworn in as a transfer
Yeah,
of
like
power the other day.
there's a thing. I don't know the language of it, but there's a thing
The 20
where if like there's a war declaration or something
Does anybody know the fucking amendment out there?
that
Just let me know.
regardless of term limit,
Check it out,
quote
Ben.
unquote,
Ben,
like,
check it out.
Johnny Pica, where are you when we need you?
Like the sitting president will stay in power.
Yeah,
And it won't
isn't that
be
just
and it
martial
won't-
law?
And the thing is, it won't be Joe Biden. They'll
No.
say he's too mentally.
They'll shoot
fucked
him in
up,
the face on the
and
fucking
it'll
East
end up being
Lawn.
Kamala. It'll end up being Kamala.
Yeah.
But yeah, isn't that like just declaration of like we're in a state of war, and then it's just martial law
See, the problem with that,
That'd be crazy.
the problem with that
See,
is,
people are gonna take up arms then.
like, I feel in this country at this moment, in these times, like, if that scenario were to unfold like that,
That's
like,
not good.
like,
You'll see
like,
fucking
like
domestic
people,
terrorists.
people would be fighting a war on two fronts.
Yeah.
One from the Iran, China, Russia, whatever they're doing, and then with ourselves.
Yes,
You know, and that's probably exactly what they fucking want.
of
you know?
course.
Well, the scariest thing is just that the border's open. So like all while.
Well,
the
I
EMP
feel like the
hasn't even
border's
hit.
been cinched, but I feel like it's like too little.
Did you
too
see
late.
the video of the
You know?
cartel guy? He like just cut through the fucking gate. He like cut through the gate, didn't even come in. He just let all these fucking people in, and then walked away. And he's like looking at the camera, going like,
Yeah, but it
walked
could be a
away.
video of like someone's fucking yard.
That-
You know, like I don't know. Like I believe half of what I see, and like the other half I'll like sort of take a deep dive into and maybe see if it's credible. You know, like I don't know. Like there's so much fucking AI and shit out
That's-
there.
dude, that's
to,
that's
Pull
another-
up Ben's last comment because I think he makes a very
I
valid point.
put it up there already.
The last one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It says, looking at Cali, history of fires, history of devastating fires. History of fires, history of devastating fires. Ugh, I got to keep on practicing that. Our government officials are either incompetent or apathetic to the people.
I'd say apathetic. I don't think you get into that and not be
Well,
fucking
okay,
intelligent.
so the California fires, like, there's a whole other wrinkle to it too. Like, are they burning Diddy evidence? You know, like
Hunter Biden's home got burned, didn't it?
See, that's a stretch for me.
Like I saw it.
If they burn down
and-
California to hide Diddy evidence, then
and I
I'm all
said it
done.
too,
Bro,
man.
I'm all done.
I said that too, and now I'm just like, well, maybe, man. Like maybe
Did Ellen's mansion go up in smoke?
I don't know, but it's a curious thought. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that one's a far fetch.
I don't think it's far fetched. I think it's a curious thought.
All I'm,
see the-
all I'm
the
saying
Diddy
about it
phone
is, hello.
Hello,
Because
I'm
like
Chinese.
all we're doing is crying about celebrity homes right now.
I'm not crying.
Well, I'm just saying.
Who's crying? I'm not crying.
I'm not either, but you know what I mean. You know,
You're
like,
crying.
You're crying.
I'm not crying.
like that's the whole fucking news cycle. It's like, oh,
Are you going to contribute to Maria Shriver's GoFundMe?
Come on. Donate to Maria. Come on.
Did you see the Diddy phone call from prison?
I
It
mean,
was, like, it was like the Pizzagate thing.
yeah.
yeah, but here's the thing, man. There's so much AI out there right now. I can't
believe it.
Yeah.
any of that shit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
Like,
that's the problem with
Like,
the
I'll-
world
I-
we live in now is you cannot make a distinct assumption or fucking decision because everything is fucking fake. It's crazy, dude. It's nuts.
You don't subscribe to the Pizzagate?
I sort of do.
I subscribe to the whole sex trafficking thing, but I've yet
Yeah.
to see people get arrested for it. Big name people should be getting arrested for it because you know it's out there.
Well, like a sweeping, like
Give me-
not just one, like 30.
Yeah, dude.
You
give
know,
me
like
a
a
fucking,
sweeping.
Give me a time of when the Hell's Angels got arrested. 150 of them got fucking arrested by 2 undercover guys.
January 20th.
Hello.
I just don't see it happening. I don't. Even with him coming into office, even though he said he'll reveal the Kennedy tapes, he'll reveal the UFO files, he'll reveal this. I don't see it happening.
Well, let's see if he gets into office first, right?
Yes, first things first.
Like,
First things first.
Let's get to January 21, and we can talk about that.
Did you see-
what he's going to reveal?
Did you see the congressional thing where they were questioning a judge about Trump's 34 felony convictions?
Ben, just so you know, they did try to institute protective measures, but all that got voted down in a bill. $20 million was allotted in California for their fucking hydrant system, I think, something like that. And they said no to it. So there's no water going to those areas. That just seems convenient to me.
No, there's no firefighting equipment. There's 113 firefighters that were dismissed because they wouldn't follow the vaccination protocol.
Well, it's also like the water, like you know where it's being diverted to.
Hawaii?
No.
Oh.
It's being diverted to like pistachio farms and like dumb shit like that. Like I'm not kidding.
Wait a minute.
Are they sending
Time
Are they sending water to Ukraine?
Like I'm not kidding.
Pistachio farms.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why pistachios?
It just happens to be what they're growing out there, you know.
I mean, I like a good pistachio, but
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news.
I'm serious.
It has been confirmed on the Take a Deep show that pistachio lives are more important than human lives in California.
the price of a bag of pistachios just went up $17.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
It would
that's
not.
the case.
Listen,
Yeah.
that would not fucking surprise me.
No,
Just the way-
that's the case. Like, there's no water because
Because it's diverted to the pistachio farms. You said that, yes.
because deals have been made in the past to give water to these farms, and one happens to be pistachios. You know,
Do you want to know who they made the deal with?
Who co-signed it?
Gavin Newsom.
I like Gavin's one of my good
You know.
buddies. He's a good guy.
You know, playing Gavin Newsom
That fucking cocksucker's got to go.
and the mayor of L.A. Have you seen?
Gotta go.
By the way, have you seen like I guess the mayor of L.A. was like in Canada or something while these wildfires were happening, and like she flew back, and some like British reporter like got her in the terminal and was asking all these questions about like, oh god, like somebody look it up on TikTok. British reporter,
Look it up quick. We're not going to be able to after the 19th.
like mayor of LA. It's so funny. Like he asks all these pertinent questions, and she says fucking nothing.
It's because listen, it comes down to
They don't care.
The truth. The truth of the matter is there are politicians
She was
who
in
can-
Canada.
who can give two flying fucks about human beings,
You're like, what the fuck's she doing in Canada?
Plain and
by
simple.
the way,
and you can tell by. Dude, first of all, look at some of the bills that look at some
you
of the
know,
bills.
Canada's like Russia to me right now.
Look at
Like,
some of the
fuck
bills
Canada.
that got passed in California about the human sex trafficking. That certain individuals, if you're caught sex trafficking, you can't get charged for like this certain crime or.
Yeah, it's a disease. It's not a, it's not against the law. It's a disease.
So wait, liberal
right?
is like
I'm sure we get a vaccine for it.
it's like COVID. Is it a respiratory thing being liberal? Do you get all nasally and shit?
You had to see how angry the doctors got the other day. We took Matthew to the doctor, and we had to test him for COVID and the flu and this and that and strep. So they called back a couple hours later, and they're like, oh, yeah, he tested positive for flu A. I said, 18 months ago, is that COVID? No. Why not?
Because you have flu B. That's why.
Should he quarantine or wear a mask? They're like, no. I'm like, why not? You're not helping me here, people. What are we supposed to do?
Give him vitamin C.
Click and
That's what happens when Matty hangs up on him. As he's asking the lady a question, she's just like,
My name is Jeff.
might as well have been.
My name is Jeff.
One of my sources just confirmed your pistachio water story.
Oh, then well, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't say fucking fake shit.
I guess
around
they
here,
own
man.
billions of dollars worth of California's water, and
Yeah,
like,
like-
so does like Harvard and shit. Did you see?
let me ask you a
Harvard
question.
also
Wait,
owns-
let me ask
like,
you a
it
question.
go-
Wait,
it goes
time out,
back to-
Harvard owns water in
Yes,
California?
yeah, it
Time
was
out.
like recently they
Time
just
out,
bought
time out.
billions of dollars worth of water
How
in
the
California.
fuck do
It's
they
insane.
own? How do they own
Serious.
water?
Isn't that wild?
How do you own water?
Right.
Probably reservoirs.
I can understand if you're the water filtration system out there and you're the county or the state that does it. How the fuck do you own water in California?
Probably by reservoirs.
Yeah.
Do you know about the train all the way up in like
You
Washington?
can't buy
Okay.
a reservoir. Reservoir is fucking
No, you can't. but-
DEP shit.
But someone so I don't know. You gotta take some like giant fucking lake that California takes water from.
Lake Titicaca.
Lake Mead. Like I'm sure Lake Mead goes to Cali, right?
I have no. Where's Lake Mead?
Nevada, Hoover Dam.
Oh, I don't know.
I like Lake Titicaca.
Like Titicaca?
Like you got to think of that water like
There's a Lake Titicaca.
like
just
a
so you know,
highway system.
down in Florida.
Minnetonka.
You know, you think of that water.
Titicaca.
Think of that water like a highway system. Like eventually you have like exit ramps and tolls.
Fuck says Titicaca.
You know, like someone owns.
I want to send the rhino to Lake Titicaca.
Like at some junction of that aqueduct, like someone owns that shit.
Well, to that, like you saw on the Joe Rogan podcast, like Trump was talking about, they have a plug. I think it's like up in Washington where it's preventing all that water from going down that entire like Pacific Northwest like coast too. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah.
it's the reason why
wait a
like
minute.
California is
There's
so
a
damn dry.
plug, like
Yes.
like a
Tom and-
bathtub.
Yes,
like Tom
Yeah.
and Jerry.
yes, like
Yeah,
if you
like-
pulled the plug, it quite literally would just drain water, not drain water,
Yeah,
but
like
drop
a
water all the way.
bathtub.
Does it
Yeah.
have one of those big chain link things to it?
Like
Well, the way he was
so you don't lose it.
The way he was describing it was like genuinely, it's like a giant version of like a fucking sink plug
Yeah.
that they have way up in the Pacific Northwest.
For what though?
For
Well,
water,
because they have
aqueducts
they have
and stuff.
agriculture way up there. I'm assuming maybe pistachio fucking farms, but they have all this
No.
agriculture up there, and it's not.
The pistachios.
Ben says, "Do not send it to Montreal because the tainted water will screw up with my mother-in-law's vibrating panties."
Ben, what I want to know,
The
ask,
EMP is gonna fuck those up.
Ha ha ha, Ben. That's a good one, buddy.
ask your mother-in-law if Trudeau leaving and a new guy coming in is going to have any effect on the sex product trade in Montreal.
What?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Well, they're in between now. That fucking Trudeau bailed.
Yeah. Does Ben have any inside info on that?
Any news from across the border?
Right.
Doesn't mean you call in though.
Ben, call in.
This is fucking TID International.
Come on, Ben, call in.
I did get a notice saying if we don't make any phone calls with that number by February 7th, it shuts off.
Oh well, put it up and Ben fucking call in.
Keep the TID hotline open.
Right.
There you go. Call our hotline, 845-842-1652.
Big Billy, where are you?
Are we frozen? We're frozen again.
We're fine. We're fine.
No, we're frozen.
Oh, there
No,
we
we're
go.
good. We're good.
We're golden.
We're fine.
It's when I'm going back and forth to tabs. So I bet you that phone is not going to work.
We'll call you back.
We
though.
will call back.
Yeah, we're the only podcast that will call you back. So just so you guys know. All right. So we were going to have the fall of society. Civil
you
War.
got to shut that door. The white rhino's killing people.
I
Dude, he is.
because of the-
I know why you had it
Crazy.
open.
Like I'm like trying to figure out what the hell it would be.
You kind of almost look like the alien thing underwater from the abyss.
Cat has a spotlight on.
Do you have any?
Because it's that.
Do you have any eye black? We could put some eye black on.
Yeah, dude. It's like, come on.
Cut the glare.
Yeah, can you get the guy in the side curtain real quick?
So-
there it is.
That's better.
Do you want to know why he keeps calling me White Rhino?
Yeah,
No, just go with it.
do you
Cool
take-
nickname.
do
Just
you
fucking
take
go with it.
Rhino pills?
No.
Oh.
No. What?
I don't know.
We're not.
Those are blue rhinos, aren't they?
You should turn that light off.
So how do you
It's
feel?
not that big. It's
How do you feel about Mikey taking the black Rhino pills?
the black rhino pill.
Yeah.
All right, we could stop this shit right now. Like this conversation's over, idiot. You know. It's so funny. right?
It's
so
over.
funny.
I'm not talking about it anymore. It's
Super
done.
funny.
What did you get? What did you get upset because he was taking?
No. This is not upset.
Oh.
Like come on.
Moving on.
That's your free pass. Okay.
Oh no! 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 No!
You're gonna lose another two.
No!
Look at this shit. Oh my God, you can see it on the screen.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that gapper.
Jethro, put that shit away.
I say,
It's a reverse straight hand.
I say, boy.
I say, you got a purty mouth, boy.
Can you?
How you
whistle
doing? Hey, Mikey, you got a purty mouth.
Can you whistle through the tooth yet?
No. There you go. That's it. All right. So, and now all these, did you see all these fucking like Mayan and Aztec shit being fucking discovered?
Again with the fucking
All these temples.
Haven't we already disproved the Mayan calendar?
Göbekli Temple.
What?
Well,
The Göbekli Temple.
That's from
like,
what's
what,
his name,
what are
right?
you talking about?
There was like another fucking
Crop circle?
No, like Aztec fucking pyramid shit found.
Okay, you can finish it.
And it's like one of the biggest.
I'll take the rest if you don't want it.
I guess like they said there's like other pyramids, but if you take 3 of those pyramids, it doesn't even fit into the size of this one. That's how big it is. They think it's the main whatever fucking pyramid down there in South America, whatever.
I
Mexico.
haven't heard anything new about anything, but
Yeah.
okay.
That's about that. That's all I wanted to say.
Nice. That's good talk.
My name is Jeff.
Those microplastics are getting to you, dude.
Speaking of microplastics, here's a good.
What are microplastics?
All the shit that like. Anytime you drink plastic shit like that, what's the chemical that's in it? Lithin something. It's the chemical.
Xanthan gum.
Whatever. It's
That leaches out of
the one that's creating shorter and shorter spaces in between your taint and your ball sack. You ever heard about this? No. Supposedly there's these plastics, I forget the name of them, that we're ingesting at a level that the next generation, their sex organs are getting closer and closer together the more and more plastics that are found within.
Thank God I'm going to be dead.
So then I'm thinking to the point where this doctor's like, it's going to be like one sex.
So
Are we getting to hermaphrodite? Was that where we're getting?
So think about this.
So there
aliens look like you know, the Greys or whatever, supposedly whatever. They have no sex organs, and they're almost like, you know, they look like they morphed into no penis, no vagina.
The Charleston Greys?
Wait, time out. Wait, you're telling me there's a study?
Yeah.
That
the
is
taints are gonna-
measuring the fucking
taint size
the distance of the
of your taint. Yep. So
when you die?
No,
Like-
no, not when you die.
Or
When
just
kids-
like now,
when kids,
just
when
like
kids are born now.
Oh, when they're born.
When they're born, they're becoming smaller and smaller to the point
like we're not going like length, weight, color. You know,
we're going taint size.
and there's like fucking taint, like we're throwing taint in there.
Yeah,
It's
taint size, and what do you identify?
It's
as?
like when war became a stat in baseball.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden we got taint size.
Yeah, this is the TNT percentage.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
Wow, look at the space between his balls and his ass.
Like,
You know?
shit, man.
But I'm telling you right now, dude, Rogan talks about it all the time.
Well,
that's
it
government.
is
Is that government
true.
funded?
And-
Is that fucking government funded?
I have no idea.
Well, and the scariest thing is
like
like
8.4 billion for taint length.
the scariest thing to me is have you heard of xenoestrogens? So like you know what
That sounds
estrogen
hot.
is? You know what
Doesn't-
estrogen is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
female hormone.
Yeah, so but xenoestrogens are basically like if you know what amino acids are, so they're the building blocks for these hormones. So in our food today, everything's pretty industrialized, so it's ultra processed foods contain a lot of xenoestrogens because it helps with the chemical reactions. So the more we
you're
ingest
making more feminine.
So we're all going female.
yes. And so, but over time, naturally, the Y chromosome.
That's the liberals.
So over time, naturally, the Y chromosome is just getting smaller. That's just how it is. But now we're expediting the fucking process.
You're going to be asexual. You're not going to have a penis or a vagina and no boobs.
Like this is a real thing. Like about 60% of the American household like eats just nothing but ultra processed foods, and xenoestrogens along with microplastics is one of the biggest parts.
I'm going to tell you, Ben has it right here. He goes, at least if we're reducing the space between taint and other, we'll be able to fuck ourselves, and we won't have to worry about alimony, child support, mother-in-laws with vibrating panties.
Oh, Ben, I love you, Ben.
That's, I mean,
He's on point. He's on point.
Top contributor.
Ben's going to get a shout out as one
well,
of the
that's
top
what no,
followers.
that's what it is. Like he's saying what he's saying right now because he doesn't want to be kicked off of Facebook like he was.
Right.
Maybe he wasn't contributing enough. I don't know. Dude, don't look at me like I kicked this motherfucker off Facebook. I have no
I don't
idea.
think you did anything.
I did
think
nothing.
Facebook did something.
He must have did something completely illegal.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know about illegal.
Yeah, I mean he's in Boston, so most likely he probably robbed a bank.
You know what I wanted to ask you? If society falls
Yeah.
and it's a dystopian universe, right?
2 dirt bikes.
Yes.
honestly,
Dude,
like,
I already knew where you were going with that.
honestly, like probably 2 of the best choices you could
Dirt
you could
bikes.
pick,
Dirt
man.
bikes would be a very good choice due to the fact they wouldn't
know,
be affected by the EMP.
They're a weed whacker with wheels, man. They're not. They're
No.
not going to be affected by.
But
that.
you got to get no joke though.
Until there's
if you're
low gas.
If you're getting a dirt bike, you need a dirt bike with like a fucking silencer on it, so nobody knows where you are.
Well,
I'm just trying to keep things safe.
That's actually like kind of my plan. Like my plan is to bump start my motorcycle because, because like the obviously the battery's gonna be messed up, so I can't use the key ignition. But if you toss it into first gear and you just
Pop
run,
it.
run
Yeah,
with
pop
it,
it, yeah.
pop
Yeah.
the clutch,
Pop the
yeah.
gear. But like, if you get like, remember what was it, Delta Force? Remember Delta
Yes,
Force
of
with the
course.
silencers on the fucking bikes, dude?
I don't.
You didn't-
I don't remember silencers. I remember rocket launchers on the back.
Yeah, but you never heard the bike like.
No, I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go watch the movie tonight when I get home.
No, you're not.
I am.
Not even happening.
It's on Netflix.
Is it really?
Yes.
is that Chuck Norris?
Of
Yeah,
course
bro.
it is.
All right.
Fucking
Yeah.
Chucky Chuck, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, dirt bike definitely.
Wait, can I just veer to the left for a 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
Best Chuck Norris movie.
Ooh.
There's a couple of really good ones out there.
What's the one with him and fucking Bruce Lee?
Well, that's Revenge of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Dragon.
Revenge of the
yeah.
Nerds.
I got to go with that one, man.
No, absolutely not.
I'm going Revenge of the Dragon.
I'm going Delta Force. I love Delta Force.
You got the Octagon. You got a Force of One.
Force of One.
You got Force Vengeance.
See, I like the.
I mean, I'm not even trying here.
So I like the martial art Chuck Norris more than the military Chuck Norris. I want to say that off
I
the
love.
bat.
Oh, Lone Wolf McQuade. I mean, Jesus God.
So I'm going Dragon. You know, crickets really?
I think you should go upstairs when we're done. And I think you should pull up the Octagon on your cable thingy, and I think you should give that one a watch.
My cable thingy.
So
Once the
wait,
EMP
we
hits,
might.
it
I
won't
think we
happen.
also. Wait a minute.
It's true.
I also totally forgot.
Chuck Norris will be forgotten by everyone.
Yeah, I totally
Never ever.
totally forgot.
He'll fade away.
He will never ever fade away. He's gonna
You've
be
heard
like-
it here first, people. Breaking news. TID show. Do we have a sponsor?
A sponsor?
Dude, no.
What do you? Then what the hell did you show me?
Dude, I showed you that like
Take-
way before. and
Take
I-
back to breaking news right now.
like, and I haven't looked like.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Breaking news is the breaking news prior to this was false.
You just lost credibility.
False reporting on the TID show.
What
Like-
did you
like-
show me then?
Like breaking news, Pat may have just scared away a sponsor with breaking news. You know, like
How would I scare away a sponsor? How is that?
Pat, hit the music. Breaking news.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. We have a sponsor.
Well, we might not now.
just like where the fuck did that come from? By the way,
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, breaking news. The breaking news of the breaking news of the breaking news was false.
We do not have a sponsor.
We have a sponsor. Breaking news. If that sponsor's out there,
I can't believe you made that actually funny.
Breaking news.
son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Arrow. I'm shiny.
Mikey does not see the humor in this. He's trying. Look at him.
I'm
He's,
trying to figure out.
he's our investigative reporter. This is Mickey Blue Eyes, our investigative reporter.
No, it's just all personal interest.
and he's actually
He's watching
he
UFC
has
shit.
Dude, one of my favorite fighters is about to fight tonight.
He doesn't care
look,
about
this guy
PIG
does not even
I
care about
do.
being on the show.
I am a fucking devoted fan. How dare
Pat,
you?
breaking news.
Who's fighting?
His name's Luke Lesser. It's in the ONE FC. So
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the most breaking news in one episode ever.
The White Rhino just does not care.
you have brain rot, dude. That's all this is. Just on fucking repeat.
Let the boy watch.
Shut up, bitch.
I was just about to hit him. Not tonight, Kevin.
Dude, I was creeping
I
over.
saw him. I was like, "Fuck this shit."
I was like, I'll go
I'm
get
getting
it.
it before he gets it. Oh, if you touch this, though, it won't do anything if you touch this.
It did though.
No.
No, it didn't. You hit the pad. Yeah, it hit the pad.
No, I stood up and was like, "Bink."
Yes, you were all the way over, like
Yeah.
invading everyone's space.
And the fact that I didn't even react to it, I just sat there. I'm like, "Oh my god!" All right,
How long we been going? We talked about some
about an
heavy
hour
shit
and
tonight.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. It says it right up there. 106. You know.
All right.
That's
So.
not. No. Okay.
What?
Well, one thing I wanted to go over. I want to see if you guys are behind me on this one.
Nope.
In 24, we started to stand.
Oh, okay. I remember this now. So 2024, we pushed hard to bring retard and faggot back.
Yes, and I think we were successful on certain.
I believe
fronts.
so. It seems like it is back into the whole platform. Nobody's really batting an eye at it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you could be a faggot, you could be a retard. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Do you have
And
some
it's not a bad thing.
Do you have 2025 considerations?
So, what is the words we're looking to bring back in 2025?
Well, it's not really a word. I want to bring back in 2025 people getting punched in the face. Just get punched in the mouth for these fucking loud mouth, douchey, faggot ass faggots that talk nonsense and yell and
Keyboard
scream when they
heroes.
don't get the keyboard heroes.
Yeah.
Yelling and screaming when they don't get their way, who've never been punched in the mouth. Because if they had, they wouldn't be doing most of the shit they do. Because they would know how unpleasant it is to get punched in the mouth.
How great of a YouTube channel would it be? We send him out in like a diaper and a fucking like a bow and yeah, I don't know, like Cupid. We'll send him out like Cupid. And if you like him, you give him if it's a good person, you give him a hug. If it's a bad person, you punch him in the mouth.
If I could get away with that without getting sued, I'm in.
This is what I'm talking about. Right there. Bam.
I'm in.
Boom. Millions of views.
Little quick jip. Boom.
Maddie in his dirty diaper.
Oh.
Why is it gotta be dirty?
Right? Just because it's
Why is it gotta be dirty? Can I?
Because you're looking to punch somebody in the mouth.
Can I
You're not
wear a
gonna be-
holster with a bottle of scotch on the side?
Oh my god, that'll be so fucking great. In the pacifier.
The pacifier in a bottle of scotch. I shake it up. I take it out.
But
You'd be like the
but-
dude from
but the
Roger
pa-
Rabbit.
the
The baby
pacifier-
from Roger Rabbit.
the pacifier's tied to his neck, so it like can't like hit the ground. So it's like 6
But it's
inches.
really tight.
Oh.
You can only get it a little bit.
You're ruining it. You're ruining it. You've ruined it.
No. That'd be
Ruined.
Great. No, I honestly think if you can videotape just walking up to somebody knocking them out because they're an asshole, I want to see that.
It's already on your Instagram feed.
Yeah, it's all
Most likely.
It's all over. I mean, you don't have to go far to see that.
Dude, my Instagram feed is bad. I can't watch it anymore.
What I want to know is any of these people get prosecuted.
No, bro. Because for whatever reason, it's like all in Europe. All these fucking.
Is that where we got to go? I got to go to France and punch a fucking Frenchman in the mouth? Because that'd be awesome.
There's a fucking channel called Morbid Something.
Can we get our sponsor to send me to Europe for that?
It shows you really
I
bad
don't know.
shit, bro.
We're still in talks, man.
Yeah, how's our sponsor? No. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. No sponsor.
We got to teach Orbs about the art of sales.
We have more information about the
No,
fucking
you-
drones than we do in a sponsor.
You don't have to teach Obbs anything. Obbs learned that you can't show Pat shit during the show.
Why
That's
did
all.
you show me that?
That's all.
Why did you show me that?
I thought you get like a little boner, man.
I did.
It was breaking news.
You know.
I totally. It was.
I didn't think we were gonna run with it like this.
And not for nothing, it's been a
You
while.
know?
You know he's getting ready to fucking jit all over
Oh
himself.
my god! Just fucking release the glue. That's it. I gotta unload the glue gun.
Just go in the woods, man.
I'm gonna be so backed up. I'm
Yeah.
like I'm making my own roofing shit for the apocalypse. You all right? You were gonna say something?
He's smoking a joint. What the fuck is he doing?
Grabbing his fat lips.
Right, dude,
Just say it.
We got to call an ambulance. What's going on here?
No, you don't want me to say it.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
All right.
Friendships end. Show's over.
So if you guys haven't heard, go out and get your fire pokers.
They're important. They have.
You're gonna need
purpose.
that to fend off coyotes. You're gonna need that to make
coyotes.
Yeah, you're gonna need that to get the quiche off the fire.
Quiche. She's making quiche on the fire.
Totally.
Dude, if I have chickens, I'll make a fucking quiche.
Okay.
Fire poker added to go bag.
Yep. Forget the batteries. Fire poker.
I think next week I'm bringing my go bag here,
Oh yeah.
just in case.
Nothing's happening next week.
All right, just in case.
Yeah, I wouldn't like. Okay.
Dude, you're for the worst to happen.
You know what? I'm not for the best to prevail. You know, like I'm not the worst to happen, but I don't think the best will prevail.
Do you think Pat will get upset if I bring my gun next week?
No.
Okay.
Why would I get
Actually,
upset?
All right.
I'm actually kind of disappointed.
As long as it's not loaded and fucking.
You
What's the
didn't
point of
show
having
up.
one if it's not loaded?
I'm kind of
Because
disappointed.
motherfucker, the flowers, it's going to be erroneous discharge. I'm dead. You know it's happening. You drop that fucking MR, hits the floor, right in between.
Another tooth.
Yeah. I catch it with this. I catch it with the gap. I go like, ting, ting. And that's it. And I'm like, oh my God, the curse is over. That's what I have to do in order to
I'd so much rather hit
get
Pat.
rid of the curse.
I'd hit Pat in the face with a hatchet. See if we get another tooth out of there.
Yeah, you're tempting fate after the flowers. I just realized that. Like, you keep
Mikey-
saying shit's not happening. Like, you're the last person.
I'm not saying shit's not happening.
You're
I'm
saying nothing's happening next week. Like, I wouldn't say that if I were you.
I have to be positive. It's hard to be.
Pat listens to Christian rock and practices positivity.
Failure
Yep.
to prepare is preparing to.
I would die for you. Yeah.
That's not Christian rock.
It's
What?
totally way off the song I was. Not even close to being the song I wanted to sing.
Wasn't that a Prince song?
I would die for you.
Hey.
Hey. That was a good song.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hurrah.
All right, it's time for us to go. As you can see, we just want to thank Mickey Blue Eyes for joining us.
The White Rhino.
You know, you could have talked a little bit more, but then when you got a little bossy about the scotch and shit, I'm like, this.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Big fan.
Arrow. I'm shiny.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, on another beautiful episode of the fucking Take a Deep Show. I can't even listen to that. That's just like.
That's your line?
Ching,
Really?
ching,
Dude, I can't even.
Like, that's your line?
What? No, I just like, it was because we've listened to it 6,000 times already.
Is it because you had Chinese food today?
No, I haven't eaten mine yet. Well, I did. Well, yeah. First of all, I did.
Do you have beef
not,
and broccoli?
No, I got sweet and sour chicken. I just did not like the dumplings. The dumplings were not made, you know, like tight teenagers. You know what I'm talking about.
What?
Excuse me?
The dumplings.
All right.
Yeah.
Diddy.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
All right, Diddy.
What?
Whoa!
We're going to get out of this real quick.
Lion has to show the jackals.
How old are you?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another fucking ridiculous episode of the Take a Deep Show. Kevin can go fuck himself.
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by TightTeens.com
And Black Rhino.
from the White Rhino. Until next time.
Take it deep.